There you go. Thanks, good luck. Because I have an idea for... okay. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. There's that thing I want to try on one of the attacks. I'm not sure if it works too good. Maybe it will, I'm not sure. Actually get to the avoidance. But there probably won't be anything eventful today because I'm still learning how to play this damn fight. So I think on the last gap I can just hold right. I think just jump, and I think that'll make it. I'm not sure, I'll have to test it. And then you can just walk over there. And then once you're past that gap, you can hopefully, whatever it is, like, it's there instead. You can just, yeah, just go. Thank you. Okay, let's try that. I'll start experimenting with strats. Okay, so yeah, this this won't really be very serious attempts for a while because this avoidance is a little bit ridiculous. And I still don't really know how to do a lot of the attacks with any sort of consistency. So we'll have to see. I also haven't played hard avoidance in a while, so that's also a factor. That was stupid. I know this song is like pretty divisive with some people saying. Oh my god. Some people say they really don't like it. Personally, I have a weird soft spot for it. Not even because of Sakura, but because I want to be the maze. So yeah, there's a lot of luck in this fight. Which, wow, it's a hard Music 2 fight, who would have guessed? There's some good reads in there. Okay, the stream is essentially like a sort of AMA type deal at this point, where it's like, I'm just gonna talk about, you know, what's been happening and stuff, so if you want to know anything about like the fire or whatever, now's the time to learn. That does work, okay. Okay, that strat works. Okay, that's definitely more consistent than what I was doing before. Okay, good. I'm glad I checked that. I just have to learn like how to like see the gap in the blue, but that's gonna make that attack a lot more consistent. I'm really happy that works. I'm dumb. Attack is kinda hard. Yep. Good old Sakura. Oh yeah, is that control? Probably don't want to be in the very far corner. And then this attack is like the worst pre-final ever. Okay. Thank you. Bro. That attack is so this attack is so chopped. Like those last two attacks chopped, man. They're so bad. They're like the worst attacks ever. Yeah, this is music to Sakura. Right. Well, it's good that I have a new strat for that. Bro. Okay. See, I haven't played like hard fan games in so long because of the fire, so it's kind of crazy to be back. Oh my god. No. By the way, this circle is so funny. It's so fast. Like, you pass it most of the time. It's not that hard. It's just, like, really scary. Also, like, obviously, if it's not clear, this attack is insanely bullshit. And this attack is also insanely bullshit. So the first bullet there is, like, a warning shot, so you can actually aim it to the left of you and then turn around afterwards. But you have to get quite lucky, and it's a fountain attack, and then the luck factor of this depends on, like, how lucky you got in the fountain, but you still need to get lucky in the transition that it's even like possible to like see a gap. Also, this attack is also insanely luck based, so that's cool. It's like the hardest attack fucking ever. Like the stretch from like the fountain to like that attack is like ridiculous. Oh, hi Petishka. I saw in IWC you posted that you beat Hanamageta and you enjoyed it, so that's good. Always like hearing people enjoy games. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna check my footage. Yeah, let me just check what I did there. So I want to see like what gap I was supposed to see there for that. Where's my videos? I need to clear out my videos folder. Okay, let me... Okay, I think I see what I did wrong. I think I was just too... Okay, yeah, you need like uppies, like you need to basically make your first jump, like you need to do two like as big jumps as big of jumps as you can possibly do past the blue and then over the gray, and then you can hopefully land and then get out of the way of the red. So yeah, I think as soon as you pass the gap, you want to see like what is like the path I can take to get up and out of there as fast as possible. Start recording again. Dude, I'm like reading this like I'm at like the end of the attempt. Whoops. There's definitely some adventure games I should replay. Main thing with Hanamageta is that like I'm not a big puzzle person, so I don't think I would want to replay it, but you know, it is a cool game, obviously. I think even with the puzzles I still enjoyed it a bit, which is a good sign. It's weird because like I'm not a puzzle person, but it's like I love lockpick. It's just like a very specific type of puzzle I'm really into. I guess like the logic ones, like pure logic, where it's like there is like a like a tangible logic and not just like vibes based stuff, I guess is what I like in puzzles. Pendulum, I love Pendulum. I think it's a really good game. It's also just really cool. I don't know why I'm so close to Miku. feel like I got better at reading this overnight, because I feel like I've been doing some pretty good reads there. I'm getting pinned against the wall. Okay. Let's just play the avoidance. Also, yeah, you want to have like a setup like this where you can just like walk to the left, because those are like more optimal than being in the corner or standing still. But it's really hard to get a clean one. I think this fight's gonna be a lot more fun than meaner, just because it's like more visually interesting. Oh, they go really far down, so I should definitely bias towards being lower in the screen. Ah, damn. Dude, what is that? Nice. Damn, I tried. Had to double jump. Also, yeah, replaying games is very fun. Dude, that attack, man, that attack! Also, they'll start curving if you haven't noticed. The first two are straight, and then the last one is curving. And then the double circle's curving. That's good. Yeah, I really like really unique games. Okay. Let me check the footage again. Like, the strat I think is so close to working. Yeah, so the deal there was getting past the blue in one clean go was really hard, but I think I could have... That's slow enough that I can outpace that. Oh, I can easily outpace that. And then I can go up. Okay. I have a new idea for how I'm going to try to dodge this. Okay. So the thing with Music 2 Sakura, right, is that, like, none of the attacks in this fight are as hard as, like, Neener screen flipping, or, like, Cantata final, or even Cat final. To make up for it, though, there are way more hard attacks in those fights. Like, they're, like, oh my god. Like, pretty much, like, the entire first half of Music 2 Sakura is, like, a problem attack. Like, it's just, like, there's, like, everything in it is so hard. So it's, like, it's not that hard to do, like, a 1 in 5 randomly, but doing, like, 10 1 in 5s in a row is a lot more problematic. In fact, that's, like, statistically, like, that is a little bit cooked. So... You know, not to say that any particular attack is a 1 in 5, because I actually have no idea what my consistency on anything is, and obviously I'm very far from being at max potential with this fight, but that is the deal with Music 2 Sakura, pretty much, is that, like, it's a little bit cooked because of just how long it is and how many attacks there are that are hard. Back, forth. Nope. Also, this transition sucks. Nice. Also, yeah, reading that bound, like, the invert is, like, kind of impossible core. Damn. That was kind of funny double. Also, I call this attack the American attack, because look at it. Damn. Also, yeah, like, transitioning into this properly is, like, fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Like, a lot of it is aimed at you, so you can misdirect it, but some of it is just, like, completely random. Like, the black is just, like, a spray that's random. That was, like, god tier RNG. The Russian attack, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of red, white, and blue flags. I'm just American, so I think of America first. You called the France attack. It's also got gray in it, and, like, I would imagine Russia is pretty gray, because snow is, like, white, which can look gray, depending on how you think about it. Yeah, pretty much a pinker. You got it right on the money. Okay, I think that works. Okay, I need to check my footage, but I think that works. I'm gonna play this out because the hit count's good. It's like 11. So. Yeah, you gotta peep the footage again. By the way, this attack is like actually like really good. Like I don't know what Cyber did on that attack, but he just made like an incredibly well designed attack right there. Like it is so fun to play. Damn, I did not angle that correctly. Damn, damn. 14. 15. Kind of fell apart there to some imprecisions. Damn. Okay, 16 hits. I think that's not a score PB, is it? No, it's gonna be like 3.7, 3.8. Who knows how non-1 and non-2 are developed in hell? I think I've heard that those nons are hard, yeah, even outside of you, so I'd imagine they're a big problem. Damn, brutal. Last attack 100% pattern. So the inverting is RNG, the rings are random angle, but the double spiral is pattern, is what I believe it is. Also, let me get my footage real quick. Let me just screen share my my desktop, I guess. Display capture. Go. Okay, here we go. So right here, like this attack right here, if it's not clear. So just a PSA for everyone who doesn't know, the little bullets are pattern, but these circles are random angle, so you actually have to read them. Okay, yeah, so what I did work, where it's like I go there and then I try to evasive maneuvers. Was that a full jump? No, that was not a full jump. Okay, I think I want to try to full jump through whatever gap that is, because I want to get really good distance. But I could also land on the ground right there, and that works as a strategy. So, like... Yeah, I mean, I could have just, like, if I just, like, went left, that was perfect. I just had to, like, go through the gap better. And I actually have more time than I think, because I can just, like, go left, wait for that bullet, and then just go. And then it's like, if I can double jump through that gap, I can land either in that gap there, or I can land in the gap to the right of it, jump out, and dodge the red by jumping out like that. So that both works, so that's good. And then for this final attack, it's like, the pink here is random, but there's not too much of it. Yeah, because the way it bursts out, but there is still some of it. And then the rings are random angles, and then the spirals pattern, so... Yeah, I did, like, the frame perfect input there, but I had to jump out the way, I didn't realize that. So that was the RNG I got. Yeah, it's fair. That was fun because it all gets so consistent when you're like good for the most part. At least the stuff I've played. I imagine some stuff is good, but even then there's like people who like get like super ultra consistent, like PDH for instance. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like most things in Toho get consistent outside of like stupid RNG shit like Kagero. When I'm chopped. The thing with like the final attack is like during the dense part of it, like the start, it's like really undesirable to jump. Bro. Though not bit 05. Dude, I'm against the wall. This like is funny because like it's completely free until this shit starts happening, and then it's actually hard, and then that can happen. Also, this attack is like really hard if you can't tell. It's so dense. Damn. Almost react to that second gap. Damn, I need to stop jumping impulsively. Really? Yeah, that tagged me. Good lock in. Okay, well, that was obviously possible. I just suck. Okay, I still suck. Also, this attack is like ultimate brain-destroying blast. You ideally want to jump up into that, because then it gives you like a pretty easy way of doing this attack. If you get lucky, of course. Because even with a good setup, like you have to do like a turnaround at some point. The turnarounds are always luck-based, because you never know when you're going to get fucked. Also, that was some elite level trolling by that attack. To be fair, I wasn't paying too much attention. Okay, so remember that I have time to do what I want on this attack, so I can just like, yeah, just follow the pace of the bullets. Nice. Okay, it was a little slow and sloppy, but it still worked because my execution was good. Beautiful. 1, 2, up, 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 up. Tag gap, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, you can get the like catastrophe Gumi RNG there. Your bad luck. Just gotta execute that when it happens. What is that? Dude, okay, I could have dodged that. And that, okay. Oh, I think that might have been possible for Cactus. I thought I have Cactus binds right now. Okay, well, hit this final. I can consistently get A ranks to some degree. God. Okay, let me clip that strategy for that attack so I can just show it. Alright. Time to post the clip. Okay. Well, if that's settled, I can now try to get better at everything else in the fight. Yeah, realistically not too much is gonna happen today. It's gonna be me messing around. This fight is so weird, because it's like... God, it's like, how hard is it to actually get to like the second half? And then even if you get there, it's like, what are the odds that you beat it, right? Like... the intro again. Damn, almost. No. Almost again. Dude, fuck this attack. Oh my god. No, I missed a buddy up by like 1 frame. Should have jumped the high. Dude. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh my god! I got hit so much towards the end there. I just don't know what to do. I like need to like figure out what I want to do on that attack, because like it feels like I just feel so unemployed on the attack. Like I just don't know what I'm doing. What's my min error? I think so far like 17. I know Bayashi has an 8 hit, so that's like the goal to reach is 8 hits, but god, you have to have a clean opening. Because his 8 hit didn't get hit from like 1 minute to 250. Oh my god, it's actually consistent. Holy shit, I've done that attack 2 turns in a row for the first time. Okay, nice. I made that attack go from luck base to skill base. That's really awesome. Do we know Al's best? He has a AA or AAA. So AAAs on Sakura tend to be 9 hits or less, I believe, is like the average AAA. Okay. Oh my god, that was a really bad hit. Why? That attack is so bad. What is that? Dude, oh my god, I just got cooked. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, man. The outro of Sakura is so bad. Like, it should be that way because it's like Red Miku, right? But like, fuck off. It's kind of the funny thing about Red Colonel is that like, it's a Red Colonel, not because it's like cool Colonel, because it's like, this is what every boss in Music 2 does, or I Want to Be the Maze does. Yeah, this boss is... This boss has like hands, but it's got like the drunken fist fighting style. It's like crazy. Actually, it's not Cyber. It's Cyber Mark II or version 2. It is not Cyber, very notably. It's a notable difference. Okay, what does the Diener one say? It says like, yeah, some weird stuff that I can't read. This is like Cyber. Yeah. This is the only avoidance credited to Cyber version 2, so yeah. Yeah. Also, I guess a fun fact that I didn't know for a while, at the start of Music 2 Black or White, there's like 4 guys, so it's Keith, and then Cyber, and then poor Niamu, right? But there's a 4th one that, like, we didn't know what that it was, and apparently it's just a random Cyber alt. So, it's the makers for Black and White in Music 2 are Keith, Cyber, and poor Niamu. True. I feel like God willed Cyber into existence, and that's why he's here. Like, he's possibly one of the most spiritually aligned people out there. That was a little bit grief. Oh my my god, she passed the fountain. Oh my god, she passed the transition. Why? I got hard punished for being a little bit slow. Why can it do that? Like, oh my god. Fuck this attack, man! Oh my god! Oh my god, leave me alone. Humanity tried to get rid of Cyber. That is true. This is music to Sakura statement in society. That was an auraful AFK, by the way, because I did take my hands fully off the keyboard there. Bonk. Oh, almost. Yeah, it's definitely still hard because you have to do it quite precisely, but I at least know what I'm doing on that attack, finally. PB from this point on. I got you. Oh, never mind. That's why you don't be in the corner for that attack, by the way. Just in case that happens. I mean, yeah, this fight is like galactic tier luck. Like, it's really bad in that department. Like, there is skill to it, but it's just like regular Sakura, where it's like the worst shit ever as well. Like, in the begins of Legend Ulti if it was hard. I mean, I started jokingly calling some fights in Music 2 super despair avoidances because the nature of them was so terrible. So, I do think Music 2 Sakura is a super despair. Distance PB. Why? Jumping was risky. No, that was such a bad hit. No! Bro, that transition. Oh my god. Oh my god, part 2. The second chapter awakens. Dude, you fucking cunt. You super cunt, oh my god. Dude, I couldn't breathe. Like, if you lose your bearings once that attack, it's all over. Like, you're not getting out alive. Well, that was a clean run for a while. Also, this attack is awesome because it can, like, super fuck you. Because you have really limited space, so you're just, like, hugging the wall for most of it. It's usually not too bad, though. Like, starting from, like, that attack, the fight definitely gets easier. That was a little slow, okay, let's see. Okay, that was really bad. It was not slow, I think it was too fast. Okay, definitely gotta play more to this point in like the later half of the fight, just so I can learn more about how those attacks work. That was a bad hit. Like, genuinely, how did he cook so hard with that attack? Like, that is like such a fun attack. Like, he literally did, oh my god. Well, maybe you don't want to be on the right side. Also, yeah, this thing is like comically dense and fast. It's funny because I'm pretty sure this is pattern on exhaust, but it's not pattern here. Maybe some of it is. I don't know, but I think it's just RNG. Yeah, I mean he makes interesting stuff. I can say that about him. Yeah, I gotta be more willing to jumpies. That circles attack looks kind of nerfed from the original. Circles. Which circles? 5H Cyber Final. Not that bad, it's just like a jump. It is comical though. This is a funny thing to end an avoidance with though. When are you called good? I think the circles are less tight, but there's an aiming bullet, so that is how it's buffed. Because it is harder than the original. But I do think it's, yeah, it might be less tight. Well, STS curving to some degree is kind of stupid. Wait, can I like start reading this intro attack? First attack of Music to Sakura. Oh my god. Well, I certainly started reading it. I mean, like, Nina's screen flipping is low-key awesome because it is skill-based. Ah, that was really bad. I, like, was really indecisive. Damn, I could've easily gotten to the windmill. That was the same thing as last time, 3 hits to it. That was just... Okay, watch, lock in. Okay, no, there was no lock in over. Sometimes I wonder if there's a better strategy than just assume the fetal position for that shit, man. That is just like, what do you do on this attack? I'm a genius. I don't know why I jumped that high. It was just, that bullet wasn't anywhere near me. Oh my god. So like, yeah, like... I gotta, okay, I guess the first step is getting better at reading the thing before the, like, quadruple line. I think it's 3 lines and then 1 spray. Yeah, I hope you understand that this fight has got hands. I'm not just speaking out of my ass when I say these things, okay? If I was confident, I would have told you so. Surprised I got hit there. I actually want to check the footage and see what I got hit to, so I can learn. This is what... Yeah. I mean, you never know, maybe this gets consistent fast, but... Thing is, like, it's less, like, immediately daunting because of the fact that it's, like, none of the attacks are, like, 1 in hundreds, which is, like, it's been a while since I've played an avoidance like that. That's not true, because I've played Black or White and Perfect Bear, but, you know. And Count Zero EX, that game was not too hard. And 2015 EX, that game was goofy. Well, end of the year endurance tournament 2015 EX. I avoided some hits there. I think it's so satisfying. Dude, imagine the nerves. Imagine, just for a second, imagine the nerves when you pass the dense part of final. I wanted to check my footage. So I will do that. So immediately the attack I need to learn more about is obviously the pseudo pattern. Okay, so well. Okay, I was just too slow, that's all I was. Yeah, so that attack is like hard execution, is part of it. I said the thing. I was trying to think if I like said like the name of the avoidance, but there's no situation where I would randomly say Sakura. Also, I have like a mega autism connection with this avoidance and Higurashi. Oh, imagine the nerves. Yeah, okay. Should parody that video, but for Music 2 Sakura. So imagine the nerves. Imagine the nerves. The thing is that I would need like a practice mod for that, and I don't want to use practice, external practice, because it's like I haven't used it for anything else in this game, so I'm like, I can't ruin the aura now. Like, come on, let's be real. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Like, imagine making that video, then getting the -7. Also, dude, I am getting fucked. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm pro. No, I'm garbage. Okay, that was actually good. Okay. But how much of that was luck and how much of that was my misdirection skills? Can't you, like, chill, man? Oh my god, I've been getting cooked on that. Oh yeah, I meant to, like, talk more about, like, the fire and stuff. So, the fire happened. I haven't talked about this on stream because I haven't streamed since it was just, like, the day before the fire. Yeah, so to explain what happened, there was like, in the apartment I lived in, there was just someone who, like someone above us, they're like, they just, yeah. They accidentally burned their apartment room down. I think yeah, I think I need to remember to go more to the left. Thank you. So yeah, well, like, our room wasn't touched, like, there was no damage to our room, but I think there was just enough damage to the, like, apartment complex itself that they decided to just, like, you know, just, like, they just not use it for housing anymore. So I was living in a hotel for a week, and then, at that point, I was living with someone temporarily, because they offered to let me stay at their home until I could move where I am now, which is living with Kiyoshi WJ, which, if you don't know, I've been dating her for like 2.5 years. Yeah, 2.5 years. So yeah, I'm on my old PC. Like, it's that same tack. I just didn't have it because it was delivered to here, where I'm living currently, because shipping a PC is expensive. So I was borrowing a friend's laptop. Oops. The one thing that broke was the GPU, but UPS, it was insured, so UPS actually gave me money for it. They actually gave me a lot of money. They didn't just give me the money for, like, the MSRP of the GPU. They also gave me, like, the like extra money for the shipping price. I just got railed, like, actually railed. This is an NSFW stream now. But, yeah, so I used that money. I actually found a really good deal, or rather, Dio did, found a really good deal on a GPU, because GPUs are crazy expensive. I got one for, like, basically market price that's, like, better than the one I had for, like, only, like, $300. Like, that's, like, really good. So, yeah. I also got like an extra, 140 over in there. So it was really good. Good luck. What GPU are you on now? It's an AMD GPU. That's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, you want to go really far left no matter what. Okay. It's I think it's an RX 7600. I think that's what it is. Not a bad GPU. My. Maybe I shouldn't have stood in the corner. Okay, it worked out. That might not work out. Oh my god. Motherfucker! Oh my god. I didn't even notice that because I was too enamored with the fact that I didn't get hit earlier. Oh my god. Get to the right, you douchebag. Oh my god. It's like if you go to the right, it's you in theory get walled less, but you can just get like the fucking snipe. That is highly interesting. Kid beeped. Beep. I've never heard of that though. I mean, I know some keyboards have like ghosting issues with like specific keys, because I think that's like the thing with like the Logitech K120 is that I think it has ghosting issues with specifically shift, or like there's some keyboard like that. Red Miku seems rough. Red Miku is a fucking... She's fucking. I might have to write more Music 2 Riona fanfiction about Red Miku. Which, if you don't know the context, that sentence sounds fucking insane. Oh my god, my reaction time is crazy. No, I could have stood. Fucked I am. Yeah. Oops, I shouldn't fire. Bro. It's like so hard to get a clean run because of that fucking 3 lines, 1 RNG attack. Hope they're all RNG to some degree. Yeah, I only have a membrane keyboard for precision needle specifically. So yeah, regarding... Oh, I should just... Okay, I need to start jumping out of that. I need to stop being so... Like, trying to think of the word. I want to say submissive, but that has like sexual connotations. I know. Submissive for avoidance. Just yeah, that. I guess docile is a word. That one works. You need to stop being so docile. That doesn't sound right either. There's a specific word I'm looking for, but I don't know what it is. I guess timid, that would be the word, yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking the word tepid, which is not accurate, but I knew it sounded like that, and yeah, timid. Timid, there we go. Yeah, timid. I need to stop being timid on an attack. I feel like there might be some pattern, because I've literally never seen bolts on the bottom left at the end, and I really doubt Cyber specifically made it RNG controlled, because why would he do that? That's sort of learning and fun. I mean, just play like Ahoff Miku's. Those are learning and fun. And those are like some of like the best avoidances. Like some of my favorite avoidances are like low Ahoff Miku's. I love those. Hello. Well, those aren't low off. I do like Leche though. I think it's fun. How's Sakura so far? It's a little bit like getting abused in an alleyway, but you know, if you like music too, you probably like that kind of thing. So it's not so bad. I'm gonna try to run away. I mean, I don't know, there's a ton of like low AHOF and mid AHOF Miku avoidances I just know you haven't beaten that are much easier than MHC or Leche, but also you could just like play MHC and Leche. Because like your bar for learning is pretty low, because MHC is really not that learny. Also, that was an insane read. Which is funny, because I was only half paying attention, and I still did that. Am I like good at avoidance these days? That'd be cool. I'm definitely, dude. Oh my god. Me saying that was a little bit rage bait because I'm obviously good at avoidance, but it's hard to feel good at avoidance these days because like all my friends are so fucking good. It's actually ridiculous. Like when you're friends with like every top avoidance player, it is like the most like humbling experience because like you can think you're hot shit and then you find out that you're actually like rat shit in a toilet. Like you're nothing. Obviously it's not really that extreme, but it's like, yeah, some days it's like, I just feel like I'm just like, I can't do anything compared to like top avoidance players, and other days I'm like, dude, I am a top avoidance player, bro, I'm the GOAT. It's crazy. I haven't really seen much of that new game because, yeah. That was interesting. I fucking got trapped. I trapped myself, more accurately. Right up. I mean, yeah, that is how the story goes. I'd like to get better, though. You are the top avoidance player. This user does not know about the current avoidance players. Like, you only think I'm the top avoidance player because the people that are, like, significantly better than me never talk in public. But, I mean, you're... What? What? Okay, well I have to clip that. Yeah, Marzik and DXP are probably the best avoidance players right now. And then I think there's a couple other people that I think are really better than me. Like, Mira was playing avoidance for a while and she got really good at Barrage. I wouldn't be surprised if she's better than me. So there's that. So there's at least those three. I don't know about Mira, but like at least Merzik and Dragonix player are definitely better than me at avoidance. Like a tier above, I would say, actually. But I think I'm like... TSM is quite good. They have like a Soul's Harmon Clear. I don't know how good they are, though. Yeah, so there's at least two people that are like a tier above me, but I think I'm like... I still think I'm a top avoidance player. I feel like if I feel like I'm definitely a top 10 avoidance player. Like, hopefully. I think that's pretty likely. Like, if I look at it objectively, it's just there's so many good people now. Like, everyone in Max's server is so good at avoidance. And it's like, I'm not, like, the best at, like, any particular thing, because I'm not, like, super good at, like, RNG reading compared to other people. There's so many people that are so good at barrage avoidances, and they beat them so fast. I'm just not on that level yet. Okay, I could have dodged that. I think I would have went to the right, but I was scared of the pillar, so I didn't. But like, bro, what was that? I mean, I agree. You say that like that was forever ago. Well, the thing is that, you know, you have a Splatterfade clear. But to be fair, Splatterfade is like fun. Kind of. It's kind of annoying, but it's a little fun. It's better than EX Entrance. EX Entrance is pretty bad. Yeah, I think there's a lot of fun top of wins. I low-key hard read Iru, but I think you would fuck with Lecha and Altia. Because I think Lecha and Altia is like straight gas. Like, I think that game is awesome. It's a hard read. It's a hard read because it's like, you know, unpredictable. So on the topic of like other avoidance players, when Music 2 Sakura is done, and Music 2 as a whole, I want to like lock in to what's it called? One day you'll get back to Ruma. I really want to like hone my my avoidance skills, I guess. Like I want to play a lot of hard barrages because I haven't really played any. Well, I say I haven't played any. Like I don't have a Splatterfade clear, and an EX Entrance clear, and a black or white clear. But you know, a lot of games like Innovation Explosion I haven't played. Some other stuff. Crazy Destination I want to play. I was actually gonna grind Crazy Destination as a side grind while I did Neener, but that didn't happen because of Imperishable Night. So that's a fun fact. Thank you for the good luck. It's pretty terrible, but it's fun. It's more fun than Neener. Like, genuinely playing anything after Neener is like you have a new perspective on life. I'm superhuman. I should stay on the ground. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, let me free, bro. Dude, I love having no iframes, by the way. The thing with like being like a top player at fan games is like, yeah, like I think it would be cool on paper, but it's like it's so hard to do, and it's like a top player isn't like contender for like, you know, the best at like whatever. It's like so hard to do, and so time and place core. It's like a little bit ridiculous. I don't think I'll ever be like the best avoidance player. But I want to, like, for as long as I'm active, like, you know, keep up with top players to some degree and be able to do, like, hard stuff still. Because I really like playing hard fan games. I think, like, I just think grinding stuff is just so fun and rewarding for me. Oh, bullshit. Probably check the footage and see what I... Actually, I think the strat was just go further left. I need to start going further left on attack. Because I keep, like, trying to jump instantly and it doesn't really work. Bro. I mean, yeah, those are types of attacks are like the most annoying things in avoidance because they're really uninteresting. Shoot, I think. I consumed some media since I last streamed. Sub 20 hit. It's only like a 9.2, 9.323, I think. 9.321. That was a double A. I can probably get 9.5 today if I like have like a clean start and don't get hit on too much of the second half. Well, that's like saying I could have like a triple A if I do that, because like, yeah, I could. So I know Bayashi thinks that this is an 1,000-hour grind, which I'm not sure about that one. He thinks he would take 100 hours to pass Chorus 1 once, but he's literally almost done it. Also, I don't know what the fuck Chorus 1 would be. Thanks, Andrew passes triple A. I mean, it's possible. So, like, yeah. The thing with like avoidance is like I feel like I'm always like the same skill relative to everyone else. Like for a while, like I felt like since 2025, like the start of it, I felt like I am like hypothetically like really good and like up there, but there's always people that are like a little ahead, and like they've just stayed ahead like my entire existence. Like I never catch up. Except I've probably fallen behind more because the fire. Well, you never know. Sometimes not playing avoidance makes you better. I mean, I feel like I'm making good reads on Sakura for the most part. I low-key don't know how I didn't get hit. That was a little dumb. Gotta. Some people just make good reads with that consistency I don't have, bro. That was awesome, bro. I mean, yeah, taking breaks is pretty huge. But, you know, you can't guarantee it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of stupid maxing right now. I don't want to continue this. I didn't really think about the repercussions. Are we still accepting 2 hits out of intro? That would be impressive. I don't think that'll happen. I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Watching some clips of Sweetness, my first thought was that it didn't look as hard as I remember. So maybe I have unlocked something by not playing. Tad is a little bit... Well, I can't really describe that in words I can say on Twitch, so let's just leave it at that. It's a little bit. How's it going? Pretty good. Hey, okay, I was gonna talk about media I've consumed. But it's a very utilitarian way of describing it, but... or maybe consumerist is a better word than utilitarian. Utilitarian. I can barely pronounce it. Man, I'm getting like fucked. It's a tiger's ass. It's the most impossible possible avoidance. I mean, it's funny people talk about it like this because like it's possible. Like, consumed a third of a cucumber. Nice. I consumed a cold cut sandwich. Nice job, Theo. A cold cut sandwich with cold cut turkey on some Italian bread. It's called slice Italian bread, and a slice of Colby Jack cheese, and there was some sour cream and onion chips on the side. It was very good. Yeah. Okay, let me try to... Yeah, okay, you wanna like hit... Yeah, you wanna go deep in the, like, the backside. I don't... whatever. Yeah, sure, let's call it that. only 150. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to say this because I don't like people like setting like grind estimates for people, and I don't want to do it to someone else. But like, I would not be surprised if like it's possible for Mers. Like, I'm not gonna say they will, but it's like I definitely think it's possible for them to beat like Sweetness in like 60, 70 hours. Maybe less of a fluke. Just like watching their progression, but you know, what do I know? I mean, obviously, like 4 and 5 hits are quite far from a clear, but you know how it is. You're a super in avoidance. That's because avoidance supers are like alright. 9.12? 11. I guess that's underestimated by 1 digit. 100,000 digit. Okay, so here's what I've done since the fire, right? True. Is this at all doable? Yes. You just gotta be him. I'm not him yet, but there's a him brewing inside of me. I just need to unlock the him energy. I do think it's possible. Dude, that's like aura. The thing is, like, okay, this is like low-key misogynistic in nature to say, but like, I feel like saying I'm her is not as auriful as I'm him, but like, I can't explain a reason why that isn't like internal misogyny, so... I mean, yeah, it definitely is Tapras. Like, reading within the constraint of his movement is very hard, but like the raw reading, if you translate this to like a shmup, it would like not be that bad, because you could just get away with so much more. Dark woke. That's not even dark woke, it's just a conservative. I'm a little problematic. Okay, so I read... Okay, so first of all, I read Chainsaw Man. I finished it, like part 2, because it got finished, and that was some ass. There was... What else? There was... I read Fire Punch. That was good. I liked it. I read Goodbye Airy physically because there was a friend at a physical copy. Yeah, we did. I read an actual book. I read a sci-fi book called The Left-Handed Darkness, which was a good read. That was cool. I finished watching Girls Last Tour and then read that manga, which is good. I started Shimeji Simulation, but still haven't finished it because I'm procrastinating. And then just the other day, I started watching Monogatari, so that's fun. So yeah, I've been talking stuff. Yes, the JPEG demon. Typed their name wrong or something? I didn't notice. True Snake. Top 10 avoidance players to be put up in a milking station? What kind of hypothetical is this? Who can be milked? Just, or like, is it, What's the least crass way to word this? Okay, I just gotta go far left and it's easy. Yeah, Thea doesn't like Monogatari, but me and Kyo like it, so it's okay. Thank you, Mr. Tapras. Can you DM it to me? I'm curious. I get it. No, coward, but also fair. It's like a genuine curiosity. I don't think I like milking. Dude, sometimes I'm not gonna say this. Never mind. I rescind what I was gonna say. Get up there, asshole. Coon Central. Boo. Oh yeah, I watched a bunch of movies. There were some really good ones. Luminous woke. Dark woke. It's hard to explain what dark woke is. Like, yeah, it's kind of just dark woke. Like Fossilized Wonder is dark woke for using AI in an anti-AI game. Like that's what dark woke is. Yeah, we should enslave all white people is definitely not woke. Because woke is to be anti-slavery. I guess to explain dark woke, it's like, I guess it's like doing something or saying something that's like not socially acceptable, but like the reasoning for it is socially progressive. Which in a sense is a lot of progressive ideals, because a lot of progressive ideals are not normalized in society. So that's my interpretation of dark woke. God, my poor ass. Oh. Fuck off. Are we good? Almost. Squeak! Oh my god. No, that was possible. Also, yes, I do say squeak out loud when I get scared in avoidance. It's not cringe, it's moe. I got fucked. Again. Take the story of that attack. That might be the worst attack, low-key. I wonder if there's like a really good way to bait it. Bro. Just don't get hit. What do you mean you're not white? Polish blood and you're saying you're not white. Get the fuck out of here. They use you as the color reference for mayonnaise, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I guess being born in Chile is not really super white, though. So I guess it's like... This is like, the Polishness is so white. Like, Polish is like every, like white people stereotype, like, on crack. Well, I'm mostly thinking of the food when I say that, because, like, there's, like, white people don't season their food, and then there's Polish food, there's, like, a whole new level of that joke. Like, it's such a, like, radiant whiteness that it overpowers anything else. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's definitely good Polish food, obviously. I'm not gonna act like it's all, like, fucking green, mysterious brewing potion. This is a PB. Yippee! Thinking of Dutch food. How bad could Dutch food be? If I did get enslaved, it would be a very good cause. I don't think... I mean, maybe, like... For, like, some... Unlikely, but not impossible. Pierogies do look yummy, yeah, I agree. Shut up. You don't need to justify slavery. I'm not trying to justify slavery. I'm trying to, like, figure out what kinds of slavery there are. That's unfortunate. That's double unfortunate. I'm so cooked. Oh my god. Like, an adult can be a slave consensually. Like, yeah, like if you know like all the terms of it going in, like there's technically nothing immoral about it if they want to do it. I mean, some people like, you know, make their partners into like sex slaves because they find that arousing. But like, you know, that's a different thing from like conventional slavery. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can ethically enslave someone. They just need to have like full consent. And also like a back out option. Like, it shouldn't be like it's forever. Well, I guess, yeah, the point of slavery, that's not consensual, yeah. You're right. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, I'm actually getting good at that attack. That's a really good sign. Yeah. I forgot that slavery is inherently, like, non-consensual. I thought it was, like, specifically it's, like, getting paid. Or not like, doing work for, like, no wage, pretty much. It's like slavery. Reminds me of something insanely racist my classmates would do in middle school, by the way, which... Yeah, W consent, so I guess it's not really slavery. Guys, is consent a W or an L? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god! I saw the vision too. Bro, oh my god, you suck. I have talked about it, yeah. Is that a 9.3? Yeah. Double A. Got some batteries in here. This stream is deeply intellectual. Well, that's why Clariwana exists. I don't think I would be talking about slavery and milking on the Pluto the Thing channel. Yeah, it's a little bit the worst thing ever. It's very skill-based if you can hit like 1,000 frame perfects in a row. Cause like, yeah, it's like half the dodges you have to do on that shit are like frame perfect. I do wonder if there's a pattern element though, because I actually am starting to think there is. Because like the reason why I think there's a pattern element to it is because like every single time I've gotten to the ending, there hasn't been anything in the bottom left, and that seems like quite unlikely. Like you would think that there would be something. So I maybe need to examine that attack and maybe ask someone to like explain it to me, because I think there's something strange going on. I mean, if animals, like, the reason why it's deemed, like, you know, socially acceptable to, like, treat, like, farm animals the way we do is because, you know, they don't have, like, sentience in the ways that, like, humans do. So if animals were sentient, then, like, I mean, there would be, like, employers, like, the same way that's, like, you have, like, a, like, yeah, there would be, like, employees, they wouldn't just be, like, you know, creatures. Yeah. Yeah, Cyber. I'm sure he'd love to answer. That reminds me of that really chopped movie that... Because some of the movies that I saw with Theo in theater were kids' movies, and there was like 2 different trailers for a really shitty adaptation of George Orwell's Animal Farm. But as like an animated kids' movie. Okay, I'm pro. Can you all bow down to me? I am now your new, like, overlord. Oh my god! What was that? Did you see that? Did you see that green wall? Like, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, beekeeping is like some of the most like ethical animal content. Content is crazy. Management, I don't know what to call it. Yeah. I love beekeeping, that shit is awesome. Yeah. Like, the bees get everything they need to live happily, and humans benefit from it. It's literally like a mutually beneficial relationship. That shit is low-key beautiful. You might be wondering, Pluto, this is not going to be a 10 hit, right? Well, there's something you forgot about me. I don't get hit. Alright, observe. I should have held the key. Alright, never mind. Take back everything I said, they suck. No, that was so fast. I like how long this attack is. Okay, the first hit was avoidable, the rest was kinda chopped. Well, the other one was chopped. $13 hit? Not bad. This is 9.5? That's 9.5. Okay, 9.5, nice. Good run. Tapper's method of speech is beautiful. Okay. How do I only have 15,201 Saba point? Because this game has a cap. I can actually increase it to 25,000 if I beat Kaiden. Which I could do, I just have to, it might take a bit, because I would have to relearn the patterns for Nina and Sakura, or Nina and Cat, but that would be pretty easy. But I'd have to learn how to do Cat again, which I might get fucked. Low key. Just 2 at once. I can try it, yeah. Okay, so total score right there. When you 100% music 2, the total score will be 1.36 billion. So right there, like that is like 9507349. That is my Sakura score. Yeah, 9507349. So, yeah. We'll have a clean 1.36 billion when it's over. Okay, real quick, let me get this time real quick. Five, 4, 3, 2701. Okay, let's try Kaiden. So the main thing I'm concerned about is not remembering how to play the later things in this. Oh yeah, fun fact, pressing R does nothing on Kaiden. The thing is that you have to minimize hits, and that's like really hard to do on Sakura. Also, yeah, well, Theo finds Monogatari boring. They do not speak for me. I found it fun. I'm about to get violated. How am I alive? Okay, there we go. How is this meant to be possible? What you mean? Well, you're not supposed to do it like that. You're supposed to not turn around during the black, but I just got destroyed on the pink bouncing. I mean, yeah, it's fair to say. Theo hates everything I love. Like that. Never mind, I'm not talking about that. That's true. I want to watch that. You got mad at me when I was watching this one thing. I'm at— oh my god! Okay, yeah, this is how you're supposed to do the attack. It's supposed to not look like that. No, I'm not gonna say it on stream. Why am I low-key on PB pace? Yeah, you can stall in the corner for a while there, actually, at the end. Oops, that's stupid. This is definitely my lowest hit count, this attack, isn't it? Am I really gonna PB on Elite Sakura on fucking Kaiden, bro? And then proceed to lose it to lose it to Neener and Cat because I don't know how to play them anymore. Sometimes you gotta LARP. Oh, that was bad. Why do these like... why do some of these fountains have like erectile dysfunction? I should have gone under. Can I stop? Get off the wall. Get off the wall. Dude. GG. So is this really a Music to Sakura PB? Is that what you're telling me right now? Might not be a PB if the hits are too spread out. There's a 12 hit, which is my PB. That might be like... okay, it's by 10,000. Not even, like 6,000. Return of Neener Yuri. Bro. Okay. Oh, ew! I haven't been here in so long! Ew! 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 Okay, enough of that. Do I remember how to do this? It's like this, and then you stand still, and then you like go like here, and over here, and like here, and then like that. Okay. Oh my god, I get to play Need or Drop again. That was a bad read. I should have jumped. Okay. So, let's see. Do I still got it on this attack, or...? I would say I still got it. Like, come on. Oh, messed up that. The issue is I low-key remember nothing about Schrodinger's cat, so... that was actually a good run in Eater, what the hell? So I'm dead. I haven't played it so long. Okay, so how do you place the wins? Oh, shit. Okay. You know, it's like, okay, so it's like this, and like that. Yeah. And this super chopped attack, and this ultra chopped attack, and then this is pattern, and then the hardest attacks ever invented. Oh wait, I forgot, don't do in the middle. That was a really bad read. I don't know where I am. Okay, I vaguely know where I am. Okay, good. Dude. Thank you, corners. There, and then it's like, what do you do? It's like that. Then you stand in the corner, I think. And then like that. Yeah, I gotta say do it. Okay, it should be good. It should be kite and clear. This is I Wanna Be the Music too. Surprised how much I remembered of this, but I guess that makes sense. I grinded it for 140 hours. No hit pre-final. Oh my god! Bro, okay. Cool. Yeah, it was. I said I hold left. Yeah. Alright, well. GG, music 2, kite and clear, hooray! Also, yeah, look at my Saba point, and now it goes up to 25,000. And I guess I got like 10k for beating it, which is crazy. Yay! Yeah, that was actually a good, that was a good kite and clear. Let me do some calcs. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 35, 5, minus 5, 4, 3, 27, 1. So that's 8 minutes and 4 seconds. So now we do 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Minus 8 minutes and 4 seconds. And we end up with minus 430. 438. Okay. Delete that. Alright, now my time will still be accurate. How long have I been playing? Okay, an hour and a half. Let's do a little bit more Sakura. Now my high score is actually not a run. So fun fact about Music 2, by the way. Playing in Dawn courses does not count for grades. Oh shit, so I should lock in and just finish a run. Because Music 2 Sakura is 3 minutes and a half. So yeah, like, you don't get grades for doing it in Dawn courses. So in other words, if you beat an avoidance in a Dawn course, like you get a perfect, then it will not say that you have a perfect grade on it. You'll just have no grade and a perfect score of 10 million. Moose. Oh my god. By the way, playing Neener and Cat again, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I was making reads that I was not making when I first played those, so I actually feel like I might have gotten better at avoidance again. Because, like, I don't know, just like playing Neener and Cat just felt like I wasn't doing that. Or mostly Cat. Like, Neener was like the same. But like Cat was like, dude, that did not feel like the Cat I knew. That felt like a whole new avoidance of how I was playing it, bro. Me when I pass the intro with a modest amount of hits. Like, I'm fine with like 1 or 2 hits, but come on, be real. Like, maybe Iru can still see, like, a pace, like, you know. Like, damn, 8 hits. 8 hits into back half. Okay, well, that was a little genius. Nice. Not sure if me clicking my tongue is audible on the mic. Oh, that was a little dumb. This could have been a really great pace into this attack. Let's see what we're working with. What the fuck? Dude. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable to say this avoidance feels harder than Neener right now, but like, I mean, it's hard to say. Because like, I'm biased and like, I want it to be harder than Neener, but I don't know if it actually is harder than Neener. Also, fun fact, Debatomazzi thinks Cat is harder than Neener, which, I don't agree. That is good. I want people to hear when I make silly noises. Otherwise, what was the point of making them? Actually, that's not true, because I make silly noises when I'm alone and no one can hear them all the time. That was an excellent read. That was an excellent getting fucked. That was an excellent why didn't I go? Bleh, that was an excellent why didn't I walk to the right? I don't know why I like clapping during the transition. Okay, yeah, I'm consistent at the attack now. Nice, I've officially learned it. I'd like to get a run that's like no hit from the pattern onwards, because that would be like good. Like, oh, you did the second F, and that like is something that I don't think would take too long. Because, yeah. Mostly comes down to how much of a brat pre-final wants to be. Which is usually a huge one, but you know. Oh, that was bad. Damn, that okay, that was like, kind of cooked. Whoops. Should probably go deeper to the right there so I can get walled less and just like retreat backwards. It's like everything is like moving out of the center so you can't actually retreat. probably won't play too much longer, because yeah. This avoidance is a little tiring to play because of what it's like. But I mean, I got up to 9.5. I started up for 9.4 today, right? Or was it on 9.3? I think I started up for 9.4 today. Yeah, I think I did. Because it was like 9.41, I think. So getting up to a 9.5 is, you know... In theory, I'll beat the avoidance in 5 days if I keep up that progress. But I don't think I'll be getting a 9.6 or 7 anytime soon. These hits are twins, so it's fine. Those are, there's a twin in there. Six, seven, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Once me and dude, like I think 6, 7 is dumb, but like it is funny to me. Like it makes me giggle. That's unfortunate. Get out of the way! Oh my god. I'm gonna try to get like a decent one past there. You ever think about how two like upcoming top level avoidances getting beaten at some point are both begin with S? There's Sakura and there's Sweetness. And Soul's hard mode, which has already been beaten, so maybe that was like the omen that like future avoidances will begin with S. Schrodinger's cat is also this. Okay, but that game is like fake. Yeah. Damn. Bye bye. I'll probably be done streaming by the time you come back, but hey, I gotta upload a thing to my VODs channel. What the fuck? Dude. Dude, that should not have worked. Oh my god. And pass the transition. Oh. What is this pace? And one of those hits was bad. What am I doing? Okay, bro, what is this run? I mean, there's no guarantee I'll finish it out good, but... Oh my god, okay. That was really hard. 4 hits here, that's crazy. And one of them was bad. Oh, that was such a hard angle. Because I only got hit once. Wonder if I just like turn around if that's the situation there. That's like so rare, man. Okay, that's really unfortunate. No, it's crumbling beneath my eyes, or before my eyes, beneath my eyes. That's something people say for sure. Yikes. Alright, good angle. Please be nice. No. Oh. Damn. 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 Oh my god. Oh yeah, it fell apart. Oh, the pace was crazy though, man. 4 hits into the second half. It fell apart so bad. Oh, and then yeah, it was a shit hit. Okay. Damn, that would have been crazy. Yeah, that red Miku was not having it. God. I mean, that shows how crazy the pace was though. Like, almost PBing with that still. Alright, a little more. I was gonna stop after that, but like, I was like very confident I was gonna PB out of that, but I just didn't turn out the way I wanted to. Just didn't lock in hard enough. Dude, some of the dodges on that were like fucking crazy too. Oh my god. Dude, if I just avoided that one shit hit early on too, like that would have actually PB'd. Well, I don't know how much each hit is worth in Sakura. For the record, in longer avoidances, the hits are worth less because there's more frames for you to gain points, and the amount of because like you essentially lose out on like X amount of frames of point gain. I think it's like 40 frames of point gain. Oh, I probably could have passed that. I had the right idea. No. Good transition. Bad transition. I had the good fountain, but the terrible white. That might be stupid. I'm really dumb. Oh my god. That was really dumb. Welcome to the Poo to the Thing throwing compilation. Holy fuck. Stop throwing. Alright, well the PB went from possible to like I need to like have like the god run, basically. So this will be the one that no hits the second half. Again. I had that attack like on lockdown, but kind of lost it a little bit. There's like a really funny sounding flute in the background of this part. Because it's synced with the rings. Dude. No, I got walled. Oh my god. "13 hits? Is that PB? Wow, a cheeky PB at the very end of the session. Okay, not a hit count PB, but PB. I think that's a good point to leave off the stream. That was fun.